3, 2, 1. Hi everybody, welcome to part 3 where we are going to add all our files and then bring them back into our digital design portfolio. So what you want to do is go to Giphy and you should have your at least 6 files saved. You could have more, 3 from YouTube and 3 from photos that you've turned into text. What we want to do now is once that's loaded up, so how you can bring them in, how you want to download, there's 2 different ways. First, we want to download them as files to add to our Google Classroom to make sure they're turned in. So how we do that is we left click on one of our images that we want to get. And what we want to do, same as the photos before, we're going to right click and save image as. So once you do that, you want to put your name, GIF1, and I can click save. And then I'll save it. A shortcut is when you're saving a lot of different files, so you'd go back to your next one and say I grab my Lions Bro, I'm going to right click, save image as. What I can do to, instead of typing it out every time, if I left click the file that's already in my folder, so in my project 1 folder, it'll change the name to that same one. So all I need to do is click backspace and press 2 instead of 1. So I'll save again. And I can repeat that process again and again just to save real quickly. So when you've done that, you want to get all your files saved and go to Google Classroom and we're going to turn in. So you can scroll down to get to the project, or here's your topics. If you want to go to topics on the left-hand side, those will be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you left click on that, it'll take you to your folder and then you can click open. What we're going to do once we've opened it is we are going to left click on add and we are going to pick file. So there is a shortcut. If your files are still down at the bottom in that shortcut bar, you can drag and drop them in. Otherwise, what you'd want to do is click add files and then you have to individually add them. When you have all your files from YouTube and from the still photos that you made, you're going to click upload and that's going to add them to Google Classroom. To get graded on your assignments, you need to add your projects to Google Classroom to me. Then we have a second alternative. If you have some GIFs you really like and you want to share, we're going to have a folder on almost every project where you can share your work with the other students in the class. So what you can do is left click in there. And these are really good if you ever stuck and maybe you just can't think of what you want to do creative. Look at what other people are doing to get that inspiration. Look at some of the GIFs that other people have made. And if you think they're dumb, think about why they're dumb. And then think about how you could do it better. Or if you find some that are hilarious, maybe you can try to search some of that out and maybe do a recreation. I don't think it's not harmful to try to redo what someone else has done if you do it a little bit different. Anyway, so once you've done that, so you can drag and drop any into here, the same method you did before, or if you see this new button, if you left click on that and do file upload, that'll let us upload the file same as before. Once you've got all those done, so you'll have all your files down here, I want you to bring them over to your digital design portfolio. So what you're going to do is you're going to come back here and you're going to go to project 0, the design portfolio. You're going to open that and you're going to open up your Google Slides. Once you've done that, you'll see, so I've already kind of prepped it here. So you can get goofy and bring in some weird GIFs or bring in some text. You can change that background. Remember, so we're starting to know how to save GIFs now. So if you click image, you can choose a GIF as a background. Now this could get way too chaotic. So I don't think this is necessarily good design, but I also want you just to experiment and have a good time at the start because design will come, especially if you're in 6th or 7th grade. You know, when you spend a lot of time with this, it's a lot of experimentation, and then you really start to develop your design sense and your art sense later on. Don't feel like you need to be really particular or super artistic right now. Just kind of go through the process and enjoy it and get creative. You're going to have your bio probably on page 2. If you want to, you can right click and duplicate a slide to create a new slide. You can select and erase everything that's on a slide. And then you can start to bring things in. So if I wanted to bring in that GIF, I can drag and drop it in. Alternatively, and this is a great shortcut, this is why we use Chrome. If you go to Giphy, you can bring in any of your GIFs this way. All you need to do is open it up. So here's my birthday GIF I made to send out on the internet. And I left click and I drag this up to the portfolio and I can drag and drop it down and in. And then it'll create that GIF automatically, right? So I can just put it there. If I want to cut, I can Control X or right click cut and Control V paste. So I can start to resize. I can start to turn. We're going to get into using doing GIF collages and artistic manipulation, Google Slides and Photoshop and Pixlr soon. But for right now, just bring in, so create a new slide and bring in all 6, at least 6 of your GIFs that you've made. And you can maybe go into cool text and make a project 1 title, or you could make one of your GIF text, say project 1 GIF making, something like that. Okay, I'm excited to see what you make. and have a great day.